Test, test, test. Looking good. All right. And action. Welcome to the first off the cuff loom style one-on-one video for Tyson Media Pro. This is exciting for me. This is hard for me. I tend to be long-winded in these kind of videos, which is why a lot of the first videos are all scripted. I use a teleprompter, but this is going to be fun to actually get in and do these and just get my thoughts out of my head and put them on camera for you guys so that we can learn and grow together. And my hope and purpose in all of this is to genuinely just give you guys all the knowledge that I've learned over the last 20 years developing these processes and these systems so that you can take them and have success, the same success, more success than what I've had. Or you can partner with us and we can have that success together and we can grow together. Or you can hire us as your coach, your mentors, so that we can all rise together, right? Anyway, the first thing that is so important to starting any business, and you've probably already started your business, you're probably well on your way, but you've got to have a business plan. It's a plan. It's a game plan. It's literally everything. It's a map. It's a guide for you, not only for you, but for your team, which as you start to grow beyond yourself, which is really the purpose of this whole entire community, is to help you get beyond just doing it yourself. You got to have a game plan to show your team. As you bring people on, as you build a company, having a game plan and a direction that we're all headed in is more important than you realize. And this is something that I didn't do for a long time. I actually just started making videos and I started adapting and changing and building my business along the way. And finally, I was like, okay, I've got to get a business plan together, especially because I'm starting to hire people and I want to make sure we're all on the same trajectory. So I have PDFs for every classroom. These are the templates that I'm going to use to guide these videos as we kind of go through each of them. And so you'll have access to them to follow along, use them, but also you've got these videos to go parallel with them. So the importance of a business plan, I've already kind of talked about that. It's a game plan. There you go. It's a game plan. It's something I already wrote. Read through this. It gives you an overview of why we wrote it the way we did for Tyson Media. I talked about how it's a huge guide for your team. It's outlining the kind of team members you need as well. And it gets you guys all on the same page. And then it goes into what kind of clients you're targeting, which is super important because you could go after so many different clients and you can be very broad, but it's so important to be niched out and just have a clear focus on the kind of clients you want and even the niche that you want to be in. But in a nutshell, a business plan gives you clear focus. And there's nothing more important than that when you have a business. You need to be clear. You need to be focused. So we're going to do a quick overview of Tyson Media's business plan. I'm going to read some of it, but I'm going to also talk about the certain sections and kind of how it relates to Tyson Media. And then in the next video, we're going to teach you how to create a business plan for your company. And it's so easy nowadays. And it's something that you can do in like 20 minutes, if not less. We've got the executive summary, which is just an overview of what Tyson Media is. It's your elevator pitch. It's if someone said, hey, what do you do at Tyson Media? Then this is basically what I would say in a nutshell. And you obviously list out the obvious things, which is what's the name of the business? Who's the founder? What is your model? This is like a one sentence, boom. Overview. This is what I was just saying. This gives you just a one paragraph quick pitch on not just telling other people, but also telling employees and clients that you want to hire. Number 2 is your company description. Super important to have a mission statement. This should be not only written out, but painted on your walls and all in every area that you can so that you guys are always reminded about your mission. I think I want to just read this real quick. I think it's powerful. At Tyson Media, we serve as your dedicated in-house team, delivering exceptional content creation services and fostering lasting partnerships that grow with your business. We're committed to adapting with evolving technology, ensuring you'll never need to hire another content provider as long as you need content. So that's super powerful. It tells all of it really quickly. Talks about being an in-house creative team, which speaks to so many things, delivering exceptional content. So not only content, but just the best, and fostering lasting partnerships that grow with your business. So there's so much meaning behind every phrase here. Whoops. that grows with your business. That's a huge part of our model. We don't ever want to not be needed by a company. We want to grow with them. And we've done that so many times. We're committed to adapting with evolving technology. Nowadays with AI and things just taking over so much of what we're doing as creators, we're adapting, we're evolving with that. We're ahead of the trends with the companies we're working with because they're spending all the money to learn what's working, and we're creating the content and we're collaborating in that. Ensuring you'll never need to hire another content provider. As long as you need content, as long as content's a thing, we want to be those people for a company. So telling this to a company, I think I think just this line should tell someone that they should hire us. I think so. So you should take this and do the same thing. So now we go into our services that we offer. All this seems like common sense to you, but if you're hiring someone, this is super cool for them to see. It just makes sense. In-house content creation team, content systems and processes, studio access, long-term partnerships. So you'll find a lot of this is reiterating what you've already said over and over and over in different ways. It's fleshing out every possible word that you can get out of this, because a lot of these words are going to live on your website. They're going to live on Instagram. They're going to learn in the copy. So getting all this out as much as detailed as possible is important. Market analysis. So now we're talking about the industry that we're working in, right? So same thing. Consistent high quality content is rising as businesses recognize its importance in engaging customers and building brand loyalty. So we're talking about how we're positioned uniquely to be an extension of your team. Target market, these are talking about large, who are we serving? Large enterprises, market agencies, small to medium-sized enterprises, and startups. So really anyone that needs content. We talk about market trends. These things can and will be adjusted, but they're pretty general. Increasing reliance on video content and personalized branding strategies. Everyone's going to always need that. Growing preference for long-term partnerships over short-term engagement in content creation. Competitive analysis, talking about competitors, what makes us different. Now we got our organizational structure, right? So Tyson Media, this is talking about roles and the teams that we need and the personnel that we need inside of our company. Creative director, marketing manager, project managers, content creators, video editors. Marketing strategy. This is how we're going to be marketing our business. A lot of what we do is through referrals. In fact, I would say I've built my entire business on referrals. I have never run an ad for myself, and that's something that we're just leaning into recently. And I'm really excited about that. But what's cool is referrals. Those, if you can get a lot of referrals, you're already got an in with clients, right? You've got, they've already broken the barrier. It's not cold. It's like, hey, if we trust this company, we want you to talk to the founder or talk to whoever they need to get involved. So just talking about all things marketing. Operational plan. This is just how we operate the business. So we talk about our studio. We talk about our client onboarding process, which is the next section in our classroom here. And it is one of the most amazing client onboarding processes I've ever seen. Super detailed, super fleshed out. And we want to not only give it to you, but help you implement it into your own business. So we talk about our production workflow, which we have a whole classroom on, how we're collaborative, how we are super collaborative. Check-ins are huge with us. It's all about communication, right? We're big on communication. So financial projections, just look at this area as like goals. So we're setting goals. These are things based on what we did last year, what we hope to do this next year. And we dive into that and we project it, and we hopefully are close, and hopefully we exceed those projections, right? But we want to be honest. And then we want to talk about when we expect to break even. And then the appendix, honestly, I don't know really what this is, but in the next video, we're going to teach you guys how to make your own. And why this doesn't make sense to me is because I ChatGPT'd it. I used AI to develop this, which is a strong tool that we can use nowadays to make these kinds of things. So what I did is I typed in all of this information, just like you would in ChatGPT, and then it put together a structured business plan for me. So let's talk about that in the next video.